right, folks, another day, another wonderful adventure. Got about 3 miles to go, and we'll be down at the highway. There's a truck stop there. I did an inventory of my food. Definitely have 3 days worth. So I don't think I need to hitch into Atkins. Breakfast and snack stuff. So I'll see what they got in the truck stop. Maybe, grab some candy bars and maybe some honey buns, something like that. And I should be good. Yeah, I don't think I need to hitch in Atkins. That makes life that much easier. However, I'd like to get down there and see what they might have for like a breakfast option, even though I had something here. Would be cool to get some, a nice biscuit or something. Already checked around my campsite, picked up everything. This was a good campsite. Really enjoyed it. Ground was nice. And actually last night I heard coyotes howl for the first time I was on trail. I haven't heard them before. They were howling last night though. Back that way. All right, well, quit, jaw jacking, and let's get moving. Hey, props to the crew that's maintaining this portion of the trail for coming back here and cutting the grass. That is so nice. We have a whole bunch of rhododendron blooming right in here. Oh, this is fantastic. This is the most I've seen so far since I've been on trail. Just gorgeous. Look at that. So I'd run into some folks back in Fontana Village, and this one guy worked for the Department of Taxpayer Wasted Money, but he had something to do with plants and sustainable areas and things like that. And he told us that the rhododendron is actually an invasive species that cannot be eradicated. Yeah, fuck him. So as I was talking about rhododendron, I looked up and I saw this. Holy sheep shit, yo. Look at that. Damn. Oh, man. Holy cow. Whoa. I knew it was coming up. I didn't expect it this soon. A quarter of the way done. Holy cow. Unbelievable. And you know what? thank you to you guys for being along on this journey with me. All right, we're 3/4 of the way to go, so stick with me. I am just loving all the flowers here. It's kind of like a pink rhododendron. I haven't seen one of those yet. Of course, I'm kind of colorblind. Somebody else will tell me it's orange. But yeah, this is really nice. Go about your merry way. I know you're not venomous. That's right. See you later, dude. Just took advantage of this nice cold stream right here. There's let's see if I can get this. Yeah, nice little pool right there. That took about 10 minutes and got on my sit pad and soaked my feet. 10 out of 10 recommend. Yeah, that was nice. You know, cleaned dirt off my legs and washed my feet and soaked them in that cold water. So it's always good to do every so often. Makes your feet feel a lot better. I was just on top of there, came all the way down, and walked up all the grass. This is a beautiful view from up here, absolutely beautiful. The way the mountains, I mean, just form like a berm almost, the way they wrap around here. Yeah, this is beautiful. I wish all of you were right here, right now with me, enjoying this. Amazing. These are always fun to climb over when you got a pack on your back and trekking poles in your hand. Okay, it looks like, get one of these out. Looks like we're about a half a mile out from where we're going to stop. You know, one thing about being out here, especially by yourself, listen to a lot of music. And it's not just playing in the background. You really, really listen to it. And, man, if I've heard the Rolling Stones' Wild Horses a million times if I heard it one time. But just listening to it now, I didn't realize how beautiful of a song it is. The Sundays do a nice rendition too. But man, what a great song! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful camp spot. That's where I'm going to set mine up, right over there with my pack. And my trekking poles are. But you got a fire ring here. You've got these rock seats, and you got the water right back there. Wow. So fantastic. I believe this makes like 19 for the day, maybe 19 and change. And they should put us like 30 or 31 miles out from Bland, which would be good. So even if I get in there Friday, well, let me backtrack. Tomorrow, I mean, I could do 15 miles on each day, but maybe tomorrow, pushing 18 or more, maybe a 20-mile day, and really cut it down on Friday, what I have to do so I can hit the post office Friday. If not, they're open for a couple of hours on Saturday, and I'll hit it then. But I know tomorrow we got a big climb coming up. I think maybe like 2,000 feet, but I believe it's stretched out over a few miles. Today wasn't that bad. A couple steep climbs in there. But overall, not too bad. So right now, it's pretty early too. I mean, it's 5:37. So the plan is right now, get my tent set up, get all that taken care of, all the household chores. Clean up a little bit since I got the creek right here. Definitely soak my feet again. That was great earlier. But clean up a little bit and get some food. And I think that's about it. Not much on the agenda tonight. Alright, check back in with you guys later. Good morning, everyone. Well, time to pack up and leave from this beautiful camp spot. Already did a good once over, got all my stuff, and we're ready to go. So today, minimum of 15 miles. We'll see if I can push it any farther than that. Get a decent climb coming up today, but it looks like it's stretched out. It's not an all-at-one shot kind of thing. But right now we're like 30 miles outside of Bland. Cool. Bad news. My battery bank is dead and I've got 42% left on my phone. But I do have like a backup charge if I need it. Hopefully it'll be enough. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be somewhere along the way where I can plug in and charge up real quick. We shall see. Alright. But plenty of juice left on this sucker. Alright. See you guys later. That's starting to bloom too. So cool. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to need to build a poncho raft and swim this creek. But I did change into my Zero shoes there because I want to keep my other ones as dry as possible. So let's go wading. Oh, it's a little chilly, but not bad. Feels good. Ooh, a little slick. Guess you could use that if you wanted to. There we go. Made it across. I lived. Don't ask. Well, gut hook tried to make it look like it was nice and casual and, you know, gradually incline all the way up here. No. Man, that was a ball buster. But there should be a little creek over here I can get some water from. Don't want to dip into that pond. Yeah, it doesn't look too yummy. So while I'm just sitting around enjoying the view here, I thought I'd give you a rundown on what's happening with the Appalachian Trail. Well, probably for the next, 4 to 5 days. The trail is probably going to be a lot emptier than what's normal. And the reason behind that is the 15th, 16th, and 17th is trail days in Damascus. What's trail days? Just kind of like a big festival celebration of the AT. And, they've got a whole bunch of different vendors that come down there and flood the place. And I've been told you can get like really good deals on tents and stuff, something you normally pay $700 for, maybe you get for $500. That's still a lot of money. And hey, I could probably exchange my darn tough socks. Rumor I heard, and of course this is a trail rumor, was that they're expecting like 30,000 people to show up in Damascus. So if you don't have a reservation, and I'm sure the prices for accommodations are through the roof, you can tent around the area. But I just foresee trail days because of the people that I've talked to that are all excited about going there. I just foresee Damascus just being one big marijuana cloud, with drunks passing out, puking, whatever, throughout the town. I had one guy, older guy, explain it to me that the first time somebody pukes and pisses on your tent, you'll be done with trail days. I've seen pictures before in the past, and yeah, it's just like a sea of tents. Not my vibe. My vibe is out here. This is what I do. This is my jam, and this is why I am here on the Appalachian Trail. Not necessarily for the social party aspect, which some people are all about that hiking is more or less the way to get to the different parties. That's not me. I'm here for what the trail has to offer. And shit, man. I mean, come on, views like that. This is why I'm here. So I will not be going to trail days. I talked with Words, from Kafkuba about it. He's not going to trail days either. He's about a day behind me right now. He kind of did an overnighter there over in Atkins, where I just, hit that truck stop, did a resupply, and pushed on through. So he's roughly about a day behind, and I'm sure he'll catch up because when I get into Bland, I'm going to do a Nero there. So that'll eat up some time in Bland. You like going to the post office and doing a resupply and all that. I don't know if he was doing the same thing, just getting enough from Atkins to make it to Bland or not. We'll see. This is the trail. It's a long hike, and I'm sure I will run into him in the near future. So that's about it for right now. Gonna get some electrolytes in me, and then hopefully the rest of this climb up to this cabin at the pinnacle of the climb today is hopefully the trail is going to be a little bit more gradual than what was earlier, because I just screw you. Yeah, there was some serious climbing in certain parts. So that's it. That's what's going on with the AT, trail days. And what people do is, even though they have hiked far ahead, like to Bland or past that, there's a lot of organizations that are putting together shuttles or even buses that will go around and pick people up and take them down into Damascus. So just because you're 100 miles past there, you can still get back to Damascus if you want. I don't want to. I'm going to enjoy the trail. All right, we'll get Mosey in here in a minute. It looks like the fireplace got closed up. But, wow. Needed something like this up in the Smokies. Not too bad. Leaving my mark. All right, time to get moving. Now what you see out there, that's America. That's what's important. That's your farmers, that's your ranchers, that's the people putting food on your table. You know, it's not New York, it's not LA, it's not Hollywood, it's not Wall Street, not even freaking Silicon Valley. That what you see out in front of you, that's what's important. That's what makes this country go. Absolutely beautiful. So just took a little break at Burke's Garden Hostel. And I should have filmed it, but I didn't. A little bit of a walk from the trailhead. It said 3/4 of a mile. But you got to walk down this gravel road, then you turn right onto a paved road. And it's kind of deceiving because you go walking up to a farmhouse. And it's like really nice. It doesn't look like your average hostel. But the hostel is a separate building from the home. And man, is it nice. Wow. I mean, like really nice. Nice kitchen area and everything. And, you know, they had nice little swing seats inside. You've got furniture on the outside of it. I mean, it was a nice setup. And the reason why I didn't film is I ran into Keystone and Rosebud. I didn't think I'd ever see those guys again. Last time I saw them was they were riding bikes on the Virginia Creeper Trail. But yeah, I saw those guys there, so I ended up, really talking with them all the time. Did get my phone charged up and tried to charge up my battery some too, but got the phone charged. That was the important thing. But what a nice hostel. Well, the owner came in, and I talked with him for quite a bit, and he's a thru hiker as well. And he was talking about the construction of it, that, they used reclaimed wood from the old exterior, and they used it inside. It's kind of like a paneling. Really, it does have a nice, rustic country kind of feel to the inside. He said they used a chicken coop in there somewhere as well. But really cool. And originally I wanted to stop and get a Coke, but I had already eaten and everything by the time he got in. Then I'm getting ready to leave, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to ride back to the trailhead?" And I'm like, yeah. So he went out of his way to give me a ride back, even though I didn't buy anything, or I wasn't staying there. And he and I really had a good conversation. So if you're around Burke's Garden, also known as God's Thumbprint, and you're looking for a place to stay, yeah, Burke's Garden Hostel. It was really nice. Okay, hey everybody. Did another 19 miles today, which leaves us about 11 to get into it's Highway 52 or something like that. That's the one that goes into Bland, and hopefully I can hit you in pretty easily. Yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a hilly day, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, ate a bunch of food, and I'm going to need to get some good sleep tonight. yeah, hoping to get into land around noon tomorrow. So I'm going to get up a little bit earlier and get moving fast. Alright, that's it for me today. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty wiped out. Today was a hard day. And I will catch you folks tomorrow.